Oh boy, we absolutely suck. First and foremost, let me give a kudos over to the Arizona Cardinals. Great W for you guys. Congratulations on the win, and above all else, congratulations to James Conner. Way to stick it to your former organization. One way or another, let's talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We absolutely suck. I say this every single year. Whenever it's us against a team that we should beat because their record is terrible on paper, despite the fact that football's any given Sunday, these are professional athletes and every game has to be taken seriously. We always underperform to whatever record it may be who we playing against. We only get up for playing against teams that are significantly better than us, not only on paper but record-wise, or if we're playing a divisional game. When it's a game that you should feel comfortable going into, oh, we play our worst brand of football. Offense did a whole lot of nothing. Defense, for the most part, did a whole lot of nothing. We ain't getting no splash plays. Special teams missing field goals. Let's just break it all down. First and foremost, our opening drive, we go down the doggone field. Can we finish in the end zone? Absolutely not. Last week, we went for over 400 yards of total offense. How many touchdowns did we score? 1. This week, we can't even scratch that kind of production. We had 0 3-and-outs last week. We had 3 already this week. Ridiculous. Then, furthermore, we go and drive down the field again. Can we finish in the end zone? No. Well, we lost Pickett for a play. That doesn't matter. Score, it's 4th and 1. Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky comes in at quarterback and all of a sudden we don't know how to play football no more. Is he great? Absolutely not. Is he good? Without question, terrible. He's nowhere near good. This is what happens when you don't put money, you don't invest in a backup quarterback. I've said it before. What the fuck happened to the days of Charlie Batch? Can we get somebody who's holding the clipboard, who we're confident in if our starting quarterback goes down? How many times we've seen Kenny Pickett have to jog to the sideline? I don't want to see 10 come into the goddamn game unless it's Martavis Bryant, Cordell Stewart, or Santonio Holmes. I don't want to see no goddamn Mitch Trubisky. Get him out of here. Somebody call up Ben Roethlisberger. If he's willing to come off the couch, we will be happy to receive him. Get Cordell Stewart out of retirement. Call up Terry Bradshaw from the Fox Studios. Get somebody out there. Anybody but Neil O'Donnell, but that's a different conversation. We absolutely suck at the quarterback position. Every other place on the field, we have our holes filled. Pause. We got a good defense, which occasionally looks good throughout the entire season. Our offensive line has gotten better. Our run game is the best in the NFL over the course of the last 5 weeks? Well, pardon me, not the best, but we're top 3 as it pertains to production. But for whatever reason, from the quarterback position, we don't have that production whatsoever. I don't understand how we can't put points on the board. The Cardinals ain't won a game on the road since last season, but they come into our house and walk out with a W. We have 0 home field advantage. Furthermore, we don't put no fear into anybody who we play against. They see Pittsburgh on the schedule, you might as well schedule homecoming. If we played against college football teams, we'd be the homecoming, high school homecoming, Pop Warner homecoming. Here comes Mike Tomlin's Steelers. Nobody got no fucking heart whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Defensively, how the hell? We watch a goal line stand. We come and we take the field. They got to go 99 yards. This is a 2-10 football team, but this is a team that got absolutely punched last week by the Rams. We can't get a single stop. We don't stop them inside their own end zone. They happen to convert on numerous different 3rd down conversions, all resulting in a touchdown just before the half. Are you kidding me? 2 rain delays did nothing for us to actually have a conversation and make adjustments and actually look like a competent football team. That makes absolutely no sense. We played without a sense of urgency, down by 2 scores, entering, the tail end of the 3rd quarter after we came out of the goddamn 2nd rain delay. No sense of urgency whatsoever. Punt the football back. Short field, sort of situation. Arizona put points on the board. We come out there on our scoring drive and we move as if we got a whole 3 quarters of football left to play. It makes no sense. And it comes from the top. This is my biggest issue that I have with Tomlin. There's no question that this man's a great motivator. There's no question that this dude's a good coach. But whenever it comes to games like this, you are the worst in the league. I cannot put into words how many times I've seen throughout Mike Tomlin's tenure, we play against teams that we're supposed to beat. We play against teams that are at the bottom of the league, and we make it seem as if it's a motherfucking playoff game for them. It makes no sense. Somebody needs to go and find the stat of how many games against sub 500, let alone sub 300, 400 teams that Tomlin has lost to in his tenure. And I'm not talking about, well, it's week 3 and we're playing a 1-2 football team. No, I'm talking about late in the season, you got a team that got double-digit L's. You got a team that has significantly more L's than they have W's, but somehow they play against Pittsburgh and they get a W. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. We had sole possession of 5th place in the goddamn playoff race, which we don't deserve to have, let alone earn to have. We simply taken the space up by circumstance. We're not a good football team, but my God, could you at least act as if you want to pretend to be? Week by week, it's the same old thing. Just when I thought we were building momentum last week, I took a sip of the Kool-Aid once more. Well, look at the offense. They're producing without Canada. They're actually playing as if they have a little bit of heart. Maybe they're going to come out and play at home like that. Absolutely not. Makes no sense. We gotta go get some motherfucking Sinzu beans for Kenny Pickett and fucking TJ Watt to hope that they'll be healthy moving forward, because they got issues with their doggone ankles. But as far as I'm concerned, if we gonna play this brand of football, just go out there and wave the white flag for the remainder of the season and forfeit now. Don't waste my time having to watch that product on the field. This shit's ridiculous, bruh. You gotta be kidding me. I'd rather pay $62,000 for somebody's OnlyFans than sit here and watch the Pittsburgh Steelers for free. That's how bad we play football. Somebody needs to get slapped all the way through that locker room. Every single member of staff, every single player on the goddamn field. This shit is sad. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you always have an L like this every single year. The fuck's wrong with y'all? Do y'all recognize where you are? You're in the NFL. Jesus Christ. Steelers on 3, what the fuck on 6? 1, 2, 3 Steelers, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck, man? I'm getting tired of this shit.
And don't think I forgot about this idiot dancing after he scored the touchdown like we not down by 2 scores with 5 minutes left to play. Cut him expeditiously. Tried that bullshit last week when he showed absolutely no effort to get the football after his touchdown was revoked. Mans think he get to walk back on the field and act like ain't no fucking problem. I want him off the team right now. Matter of fact, burn his jersey while he's still wearing it. Get him the fuck out of here.